Welcome back to B.O.T.L, the Brothers of the Leaf show, where men come together over cigars and spirits. We talk about topics that affect us.
That's right. Things that's important to us, things that we're dealing with, and we got a special guest here.
Well, before we get to our special guest, who are you?
I am Keith Harrell, and I am the one who smokes pipes.
And I am Tobacco Kennedy. I am the one who smokes cigars.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of cigars, our featured cigar of this episode is the Alpha Dog by Eric Espinosa, made out of La Zona, Esteli, Nicaragua.
What?
That's right.
I know you've been there.
I have. I love Nicaragua.
There you go.
I love the Espinosa family and everything that they stand for. Great group of individuals, great company,
Awesome.
great cigar.
That's what I'm talking about.
What are we talking about today?
Well, we're going to talk about a little bit of mental health.
Mental health.
All right. Yeah, we're going to talk about
So you
mental
said
health.
I got issues? I got issues?
Of course.
Who doesn't in a cigar shop? Who doesn't, right?
What businessman doesn't have issues?
You know, that topic, issues, you're right. It's a sensitive topic, and a lot of dudes don't like to talk about it, but that's why we have our guest joining us today, Dr. Ken.
Hey.
That's what I like to call you, Dr. Ken.
Hey.
Dr. Ken, would you care for a cutter?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and cut these Alpha Dog cigars released at the IPCPR.
There you go. Brother. There you are. We pass the love.
Pass love.
There you go.
And we thank the Eric Espinosa family, the whole entire La Zona team,
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you,
for
Eric.
sponsoring the Brothers of the Leaf TV show.
Okay.
It's a beautiful thing.
All right, so talking about mental health,
Yes.
we go to the cigar shop. Sometimes we go there, to get away from the outside world. And you are a expert in this field of mental health. First of all, what is mental health? What is that topic? The definition of mental health? Just the name. What is that? I don't understand that.
Mental health stands for the embodiment of the mind and how everybody works their thinking, what affects them, how they're affected by it, and some are more than others. So there was created a field, and it's becoming more and more, how you would say, accepted as far as the study of the mind and the dysfunction of the mind. So with that being said, it causes for areas where I can help people in different parts of their life, where trauma, substance abuse, psych issues. It's a broad band, but it's all closely related if you just expose yourself to it and open up.
What about addiction? Addiction is a big thing.
Addiction is a very big thing.
We are smoking tobacco.
Yes.
Some people may consider that to be some form of an addiction if you take it too seriously every day, or someone like myself, I smoke 5-8 cigars a day. I'm not addicted to it. I just love what I do. So I would love to clear up the definition of addiction. And as men, we go to a bar with cigars. We have liquor. We have temptation. Those who are addicted. Sometimes we don't even know that we're addicted.
Right.
I mean,
It's so true.
Well, when you're using the word addiction, you got to understand: does it encompass? Does it affect your daily routine, or change what you normally do?
okay.
Like you said, you may have the opportunity to smoke 8 cigars, but if a person who has a set budget or a set schedule changes that budget, changes that schedule because of the cigar, then that's a form of addiction, because it's affecting his routine. That he's becoming more obsessed with the substance than life. So you have to, it's a very, very sensitive road where you would come into, and you have to, and that's what I do. You assess what the client is in life and what's affecting him the most.
Okay.
You understand? Like you have a real balance where you have a smoke, and most people who have a smoke gonna have a drink, and that balance of a drink. Now I have a set routine. Like if I'm a social drinker, if I drink 1, 2 drinks, I'm not down in 4 and 5 drinks and down in 5 and 6 cigars.
Okay.
Because remember, a cigar is considered like a pack of cigarettes. So if you're down in 8 cigars and not working out or not, you know,
Yeah, that's
doing
me.
anything healthy,
Yeah, that's me all day.
you know what I'm saying? So you got to,
I need help.
yeah.
I need help, right?
I think you need to be on the couch, man.
The humidor is my gym.
I'll put you on the couch right now. And remember, cigars, they absorb just like cigarettes do, straight to, because of the nicotine, straight to the bloodstream. And as research says, it's like a pack of cigars, a pack of cigarettes for every cigar. So the reason why I'm here, I just want to let you know that mental health issues, they're out there.
Right.
As brothers, we should be talking about them.
Sure.
Yes.
And this is a very important topic as far as the cigars. My wife complains about how I smoke, and I've toned it down. You know, maybe I don't smoke, 5 times a week. I try 3 times and finding the balance. Now she says, look, we got to work out like we used to and this and that. Finding that balance and enjoying what you like doing. Mm-hmm. And that's the maturity of men.
Okay. There you go.
Understanding that you have your vices and verses, and sometimes one's going to outweigh the other, but to come to the medium. I love cigars. I love how they taste. I love how they relax. But you want to talk about the mental side of it. A cigar is just like a cigarette. When you hit it, it goes straight to the bloodstream, which goes straight to the brain. And then it gives you that euphoria. And then
Is it like a cigarette, really?
Yeah.
Or
no, exactly like a cigarette. It's nicotine.
well, not as far as quality goes.
Right.
No, nicotine, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, cigarettes, Jesus Christ.
We talk about the brain, right?
Those are sacrilegious.
We're talking about the brain.
Those things should be illegal. Speaking of cigar, I want you to go and light the Ep.2.
I got it.
You have your lighter.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Look.
And you say you're giving them up, huh? All right.
This is for the show.
In moderation, right?
Gotta support the show.
It's a prop.
Mr. Espinosa.
There you
This
go.
is for Mr.
That's what I like. He's supporting Mr. Espinosa. That's an awesome thing. But Ken, let me ask you now, because we're talking about mental health issues, and you are a go-to guy.
Yes.
Because a lot of us, and I would say, men that might be black and brown,
Men of color.
we might not want to do that because it makes us feel a little less, So we need that person that we can go to. Like I can sit down and I can actually, and I have done this. Talk to him at the cigar bar, and I know I'm like, hey, I know you're off, but I got a little problem.
I paid him in cigars for a therapy session at the cigar bar.
So, and people, please do not pay him in cigars. But
That's what I had on me at the time, right? I was like, hey man, it was one of those days I need to talk to you, bro.
Yeah,
I
what I'm
got
saying?
3 Espinosas, here you go.
but it's good that we have a person like you in that industry, which is very rare.
Right.
Which is very rare.
Right.
But in your approach to it, when you talk to young men or men like us, how is your approach to it as far as getting them to open up?
First of all, you got to understand the setting and how I relate to everybody. I come from the streets of Miami. Taking you back in the day, I was not the guy who you see today. I got involved with wrong people, did bad things, ran the streets, sold dope, but I knew one thing. I enjoyed knowledge, but I also was living 2 lives. Selling keys of coke, keys of cocaine, and not getting caught. That was my high. Wow. But I transferred that into going to school, and then I found out I got a little different high, and that I could become something more than what I was doing. Seen a lot of friends fall, a lot of friends go to prison, and from that, going to school, being a nurse, going to University of Miami nursing, and then graduating and being a nurse and understanding that I wanted more and getting my master's in mental health.
All right.
I understood that I always had a listening ear. And I could relate to anybody on any level. Meaning, like, if it's somebody who is just under the bridge, having hard times, or somebody who's with their wife and, making 6 figures or $1 million, and, the wife wants to take half, I come from that all parts of life because I did everything in life that, as far as I'm concerned, relates to life.
So you're saying anyone who may have an addiction from A to Z, your title, financial status, your background, it doesn't matter. Anyone can suffer from a mental addiction. Or physical addiction.
And having that listening ear is the key to having clients. Because if I have the listening ear, the first thing a person comes in, I'm gonna ask, what's going on?
Right.
And when they talk, they want someone to talk to. The thing about the black community is
our people.
Break
on
it
the
down.
Sunday,
Go ahead.
we
Our
go
people.
to church, and I heard people tell me I talked to my pastor. Now your pastor has about 30, 40, thousands of people that he has to answer to. And if he makes your schedule, and he's not a licensed therapist, or he's not that therapist that you can really go through a psych evaluation and go through the trauma and understand from what happened in your childhood while it's relating today. I take you from A to B.
And have a treatment.
And have a treatment plan. And then we go
all
over
right.
a treatment plan. The pastor going to, read you 2 scriptures and quotes, and he's going to relate to you, but he's obligated to a whole society.
They always put the oil on my forehead.
Right.
There you go.
And then they realize who I am and put the oil all over my head and try to pour more. So me and church don't get along too well, but I get you.
That's crystal oil. But listen, that's very interesting. I tell you what, why don't we take a quick break,
All right.
pay a few bills, then we'll come back and we'll pick back up on that.
I got a couple student loans.
It's a soul flow thing. Shot in beautiful Miami, the Casting Couch is the perfect backdrop. The Casting Couch is designed to give hidden talent in South Florida exposure. What makes the Casting Couch unique is that it's totally interactive. Social media driven. Tweet us and like us on Facebook at Casting Couch TV. You can also watch past and current episodes by logging on to thecastingcouchtv.com. Casting Couch TV, uncovering South Florida's hidden talent.
Welcome back to the B.O.T.L show.
Brothers of the
Leaf. Hey, you can follow us on all the platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat,
YouTube.
anything. YouTube, you can follow us. You go to StogieTV.com and you just click on that show. Remember, Stogie TV Network, the network for smokes and spirits.
First of its kind.
There you go. And we back.
We back.
with Kenneth Duncan and
Dr. Ken, as I like to refer to him.
as he like to
He's
refer
helped me out.
to.
He's helped me out, and he accepts cigars, at least from me, as a form of payment. So I'm good. I call him Dr. Ken in the cigar parking lot. Hey, Dr. Ken, I got 3 for you. It's been one of those days.
I don't take that as payment.
Only I can do that. We're smoking the Espinosa
There you go.
Alpha Dog. How are you liking the Alpha Dog?
I'm loving it. Smooth.
It is. You're talking
Very
about
tasty.
a Rosado wrapper,
Yeah.
Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan filler.
Very good.
Made from the legend himself, mastermind himself, Eric Espinosa, out of the La Zona factory in Nicaragua. We got to go.
Love it. Love it.
We got to go to Nicaragua.
Love to have you.
Would that be a form of therapy?
That will travel always,
Travel.
anytime. I don't know how you can get addicted to it.
I can.
I don't know if that's an addiction. Traveling?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Well, anything can be an addiction.
Ask my wife.
There you go. That's a good addiction.
So why don't we go to the cigar shop? Do we have mental issues?
You know what? There's two ways you can answer that question. First of all, where is it that we as brothers of the league can go and relax in our own setting, own neighborhood, and do what we do? I mean, this was created by that bar. We don't have a sense of a place to network like that without going to other out of area places. So it is. I think it's a form of relaxation. It's a form of, hey, togetherness. Rekindle. You know, I haven't seen Keith in many years. You know, we were on Facebook friends, but you know, we got together because of the cigar bar. You know, so you got to look at it's a form of network to relax and feel. You know what? This is ours. We can kick back and meet and greet each other.
So it's like social therapy?
Yeah, I would call it social.
Okay, I need a lot of that.
Yeah.
That's why I go to the cigar shop. That's why I live in the cigar shop.
Right. But let's talk about how we as a people have to progress into the mental health aspect of things. And that is, people are comfortable talking to each other, but to take it to that next level, to go to an office and have a set schedule and get a treatment plan, it raises hairs on our face. I mean, on the back.
It does. I wouldn't be comfortable speaking with you if you didn't have a cigar. I'm just being truthful.
Right.
That's why when I found out what you do for a living as a professional, and he's a cigar smoker, I was very open to speaking with you.
Right.
If that cigar wasn't in your hand, or if you weren't a cigar smoker, you're right. I am not going to your office.
Right.
I am not going to call you for assistance for anything, because I'm just uncomfortable doing that.
Right.
So it does prove a point that the world of cigars it does open up certain doors. It makes you feel a certain kind of way. It makes you feel comfortable with a certain profession.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And that's very key. That's what I'm talking about. If I didn't go to the cigar shop and I didn't have that plateau of saying, hey, look, this is what I do, a lot of my clients wouldn't be in the program. Okay? So once they do put down the cigars and they do come in, this is ad lib to what you're saying, they're just as relaxed and more relaxed because I do what I do, and I make you feel comfortable. I listen to you. I understand basically that everybody has pinpoint points in their life that if I just open up, just peel back that little leaf or peel back that side of them, it's a whole nucleus that they didn't understand about their own self.
Interesting.
Right.
That's my job. Not to judge, but to just peel back you.
Those layers.
Yeah. Just peel back you and let you understand that, hey, it's okay. This is what we're working at, and this is why this is happening to you.
There you go.
And some people I got you in the beginning, and it takes a little bit for people to understand I got you at the end.
Now, let me ask you this, okay? Your practice, and you're doing wonderful things.
Yeah.
And he's doing wonderful things in the community.
Yes.
Well, yeah. And hopefully we can delve into some of those things. Give us a little information on your practice, where you are, where they can find you, people who might want that same help that we've been talking about.
Well, my practice is called Dynamic Ways to Change. And I really love that name because that's what it is. I dynamically change you by you helping me, by talking to me.
Excellent.
So that's the dynamics of mental health.
Wow.
And then we catch that wave, and you don't know where that wave is going to take you. I've had clients that came in, and one, she was having problems with her marriage, and after that, I worked with her first, and then brought the husband in, and worked with them, and then they resolved that issue. He moved back home.
Nice.
And then I asked her, how long? What about your job? They call that case management. So I jumped in the case management aspect. We transferred from mental health to case management, and they work hand in hand together because she was held up by a relationship and marriage that allowed her to just maintain. Right. Now, why are you working with a lawyer, a real estate lawyer? You're not a real estate agent. She said, I can't do that. So this is start another treatment plan.
There you go.
This is what you want to do. Da 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 da.
That's those layers that you're talking about.
The
You're
layers.
just peeling back.
Just peeling them back.
Wow.
But it's her. I'm not doing anything. I'm just exposing things.
Wow.
Now you have, it took two, three months for that plan to happen, and 2-3 months, she took the class, passed the exam, passed the boards, now she sells real estate.
Wow.
That's dynamic.
That's a testimony, man. I love it, and I love what you do, Ken. I know that you and your wife, you're very sincere about the things that you're doing in the community. We have done things in the past, and you're doing some fabulous work. Where can they find you?
Okay, my office is located 2020 Northeast 163rd Street, Suite 204, North Miami Beach, Florida, 33162.
Online?
Online, dynamicwaysofchange.com, and we have Facebook, Dynamic Ways of Change.
That's right. That's right.
We also, you can reach me at 786-345-1510. That's the office number, or my cell, 786-395-5551.
And if they want to be anonymous, confidential, you handle all of that, right?
Everything is anonymous when you walk into the office. It's called HIPAA.
There you go.
All right. I can't be out there, you know, with my mental issues there.
Well, it's all on the internet now, Kennedy.
I guess it's too late, right? Fine, I got mental issues, all right? Meet my therapist, all right?
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Well, I tell you what, man, before we wrap it on up, we just want to thank you for coming on.
Absolutely.
And sharing what you do and letting people know that it's okay to go to a therapist.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you just have to find that right one, because not every therapist is right for every person.
Exactly.
You know, but I can identify with you. You know, we can talk, and I know where you come from, you know, and it makes me feel good, man. I tell you, this brother right here, man, it gives me goosebumps sometimes when I think about it, because, you know, not a lot of us are in that industry.
Yeah.
Very true.
You know, and
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Every therapist needs a therapist, all right? Remember that.
Don't be calling me out. Don't be calling me out on TV.
Every doctor needs a doctor.
There you go. There you go. But thank you.
It's a
for
pleasure
coming
being
on,
here,
man.
and I thank you guys for inviting me. I really enjoyed it.
Glad you can. I'll be seeing you later on tonight in the parking lot. 3